If you feel stuck in life right now, it's not because you don't know what to do. It's because you're still trying to build a new life with the same identity. And that never works. In this video, I'm going to show you how to reinvent yourself, not in theory, but in real life, because I had to do it myself. You see, in my early 40s, I hit a point where everything collapsed. Money, gone. Business, gone. Relationships, broken. And I had a choice: keep being the same person or become someone new. And I'll be honest with you, that was the hardest part, because changing your life is one thing, but changing who you are, hmm, that's uncomfortable. That's real. That's where most people quit. But I didn't. And what I'm about to show you is exactly how I rebuild myself from that point. So let me break this for you, not as a motivation, but as a system. 3 phases: clear, practical, real. Are you ready? I think it's better if you pay close attention and take some notes, especially if you are in the process of redesigning your life, rebuilding from ground zero. It's very important. Those things that I'm posting here is after I've been applying it in my own life. I've been experiencing those, I've been testing those things that I'm trying to teach here, that I'm teaching, I'm sharing with you. So let's get down to business. So as I said, we're gonna put today's video, today's lesson in 3 simple phases. Phase 1 is detach. I repeat that. Phase 1 is detach. You cannot become someone new if you are still emotionally attached to your old life, your old habits, your old routines, your old thinking, your old identity. You have to separate from it, not slowly, but consciously. Because you see, growth requires distance, and this is where most people fail. They try to change without letting go. You see, once you detach, you create space, and that space is where change begins. So that was phase 1. You have to detach. Now we're gonna go to phase 2. And phase 2 is redefine. Redefine. Now you've detached of your past, of who you were in the past. You forgive yourself for the mistakes that you've done. You forgive the people who probably cause the situations where you had to compromise, and then you had to pay the price. So you detached, and now you are in phase two, where it's time to redefine. Now you decide who you want to become. This is matter cost a simple question: who do you want to become? Not based on your past, because most people they make this mistake. They stay in the past. No, not based on your past, but based on your standards. How do you think? How do you act? How do you show up daily? This is where identity is built. Not in big moments, but in small, consistent decisions. You see, you don't become someone new overnight. No. You become someone new, but you have to live each day. It's not happening overnight. A lot of people they expect to end the pain and start the happiness just like that. No, you have to live it each day, to build each day, because once that identity starts forming, everything begins to shift. So we now been through two phases so far. Two, it looks simple, but it's, believe you me, it is not. It's easier said than done. That's why most people, they never manage to get to phase number three, which are going to talk about in shortly. There's a lot of people that they go to first phase, and then they get stuck in the second phase. They promise themselves, I'll do it tomorrow, and this third phase is where very few people um, manage to, to fulfill, to get. And phase three uh, is execute. Yeah, you done, you redefine, you know where you're going, you made a new plan, not based on ego, but based on your new mindset. So in phase three, it's where most people hesitate. You see, this phase three, where it's time to execute. Phase three is execute, action. This is where most people hesitate, because now there are no more excuses in this phase. You act daily, consistently, without waiting for motivation. Because, you see, motivation is unreliable. But discipline, that's what changes your life. And this is what I did, step by step, day by day. It did not happen overnight, no shortcuts, just execution. Yeah, in this case, it's it looks so simple that sometimes I'm wondering why many people don't apply it, because I've got nothing against big gurus that they promise heaven on earth, and they'll make you more money, and they'll make you rich, and they'll show you how to be a superstar. No, no, nothing against. What I am teaching here, it's real. It's not from the books, it's real. It's something that I had to do. in order to rebuild my life from ground zero, basically from hitting homelessness to where I am today. And no, it's no magic. It's a day by day action. There are no shortcuts. You cannot take shortcuts, because even if you took a shortcut and you might think you made it, it's like a domino process. You miss one step, everything is going to collapse at some point. So basically you're going to have to return. Believe me, I've tried to take shortcuts, and I've tried, and it doesn't work. And when you are in your 40s, you don't have the luxury of time anymore. So listen carefully. Reinventing yourself, it's not easy. It's uncomfortable. It's lonely at times, but it's necessary, because staying the same is more painful in the long run. You don't need a perfect moment. You need a decision. Yeah? You don't need a perfect moment. You need a decision. Now, if you're serious about changing your life, subscribe. Because every week I'll guide you through this process, step by step. No noise, no shortcuts. Just real work. I know it's not easy, but if I could do it, you can do it too. Until next time, rise and shine.